Alright, hello everyone, it's me, the whatever username I use, and today I am sleep deprived because I've been hit with an earthquake recently, and I thought this is the best time as any to play some Garry's Mod VR. Of course, let's get the questions out of the way. Of course, yes, obviously, I'm heavily inspired by the librarian. His YouTube videos about exploring maps of Garry's Mod in VR are very good, and I decided, well, what the hell, I got a VR headset myself too, so why not explore it? Why not look at the maps he already did, look at the maps that I am personally interested in, and just tell you my opinions and my thoughts about them. Why not? So the first map is, honestly, no idea. I'll probably put the name on the screen. And of course, by my accent, you cannot tell me that I sound anything different from a Russian. Why? Because I'm pretty close to Russian myself. So this whole map is very near and dear to my heart. I've never been to this place. It's probably modeled after a real place. But this particular place, never been here, don't even know what city it is. But it is actually very reminiscent of probably any goddamn city in post-USSR countries. So let's see, maybe I can provide you with some insights about the map. Alright, let's go. So, unreadable text. We're good. Those things are called here domophone. So house phone. You can beep boop 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 and call the apartments. I'm pretty sure it's everywhere in the world, so that was a stupid explanation. So let's see what we can do here. Pretty typical apartment. What the hell? That was scary. Pretty typical apartment building for the USSR, post-USSR countries. But the scaling is kind of weird, kind of wacky, because, the ceilings seem kind of tall. The doors, they're way too big. And those sounds are fucking scary. Alright, let's interact with them. Those are useless. Let's go up. Honestly, this map shouldn't be a horror map at all, but alright, this does not look alright. Alright, being here. Being here alone is actually kind of scary. Why are there phantoms walking around opening doors? Right, those should be uninteractable, but I'm just checking, just in case. Alright, let's see. Alright, actually. Alright, I don't like it. Let's do this. Quick pause. Don't cough. Quick pause. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're back. I decided to get a strap, because, you know, you never know. Alright, let's see what can be inside of here. Looks like an empty apartment. I'm either going insane or that's my actual neighbors laughing behind the wall, or it's this map. I have no idea. But right, we're pretty safe. So this apartment looks kind of nice, but of course the texturing is amateurish, which is expected from this map. Oh wow, those are actually physics-based. Alright, the apartment feels pretty authentic. The view out of here looks pretty nice too. Actually, the scaling inside of the apartment is a little bit, but it's alright. the look outside of the window is very, very, very authentic. Well, if we don't mind those goalposts, everything else just nice. So I'd rate this apartment. Let's look a little bit closer before we rate it. Those radiators, hella based. This couch, the scaling out of whack, but looks nice, looks authentic. I remember those. Those are hella fucking uncomfortable, to be honest. Those are as hard as concrete. I'm not gonna lie. You don't want to bump into that. That's a death trap, to be honest. To be quite frank with you. The TVs, as usual. I'm pretty sure everyone had those. Those servants look like they're straight out of Half-Life, to be honest. Outside windows, everything looks normal. No ghosts, no NPCs walking around. Alright, that looks straight out of bounds. So what the hell is wrong with my hands? This looks out of bounds, so we're not going there, because we cannot, probably. Here's the kitchen. Pretty run-of-the-mill kitchen. The scaling here actually looks nice. Again, everything is way too tall. Maybe I'm short. Maybe I need to scale myself right, but everything looks kind of way too tall. But width-wise, everything is good. The table, of course, kind of weird, but it can pass. No seats to be seen anywhere. So, well, that's kind of bad. No food. And certainly no water. Seems about right. Yeah, and no lighting, actually. We have holes where light bulbs should be, but no light. Right, and now let's check out the main room of any house. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's inaccessible. Terrible. You cannot even go to toilet in Soviet Russia. God damn. Alright. First building. Scary halls. And pretty authentic apartment. Oh my god, I'm scared. Pretty nice. I rate it about 4 out of 5. Let's explore this little roundabout, or however you would call this yard. Then we're gonna head out there. The parkour of every single child of post-USSR country. I'm pretty sure everywhere. And then we're gonna go there. Alright, let's execute. Let's go around the perimeter, then go inside of here, actually. Okay, any spooky... Oh, those are pretty characteristics of any, as I said many a times, post-USSR countries. For some reason, people love to make some sort of art out of those. For what exact reason, I have no idea. But probably because we have an abundant amount of tires that are used up and useless, so they can use it, well, for those purposes. And of course the modder, the mapper, actually use a pristine condition tire for that, which is unrealistic. Those should be actually super sleek and super uniform, because they're so used up. Right, let's try to break into this house. Cannot. Of course, everything looks uninteractable, but some maps actually incorporate trigger-based teleports if you interact with doors. That's why I'm doing that. Alright, let's see if we can look into the basements. Basements were actually genuinely terrifying. Even now, they're terrifying. In those kind of buildings, the basements, they're actual fucking hellscapes. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's just close. Those are very often, they can be often seen in rural areas of post-USSR countries, as I said many times, those are still in use. Those are very, very unsanitary and very, very unpleasant. But people still go into those. People still buy things out of those. They can be selling newspapers, some catalogs, magazines, sometimes even food, like protein bars, snacks, sodas, and sometimes even cook food in those small ass huts. Some of them can be even 2 times smaller than this in volume inside, and still be cooking, like 2 people inside. Very unsanitary. Would not recommend, but they still in use, so cannot argue against that. No Easter eggs, so we're gonna vacate this place. Cannot close it. Too far. I wouldn't say that those fences look too right, in my opinion, because those are usually built around the perimeter of any, sorta, kinda production sites, basically. How's it called? Give me a second. I'm gonna remember the word. Some manufacturing industrial sites, yeah. Those are built around the industrial sites, which is clearly not here, but maybe there, because looks like there's no buildings, so maybe there's a big massive factory that is about like 2 stories high, but very sprawling in terms of width and length of the building. So pretty plausible, but kind of looks out of place here in the residential area, clearly. So those are just probably here to make a artificial border of the map, but we're straying too far. Let's continue down this path. This looks pretty authentic, but what I remember distinctly are metal fences out of rebar or whatever going along those green areas, because grandmas don't like kids trampling their flowers, and probably here should be some flowers and a lot more. I don't think I saw a single bench, which is uncharacteristic. We have a lot of benches like those along those places, so babushkas or grandmas can sit. What's that? Alright, I'm tripping. Can sit and have some leisure in front of their houses. Right there. Kinda here along the exits. Probably there would be like around 2 benches here and here, so grandmas can sit here and here and talk to each other and bug every single person that goes past. They're probably gonna say hi or gonna call your names, because they're old and their heads kinda, I don't know what's happening in their heads, but they usually call people names because they want to, and you cannot really do anything against them because they're fucking grandmas. What are you gonna do? Fight them? I wouldn't. So those fences should be along here, there, and actually, yeah, there are flowers, some sort of them. Those very reminiscent of our fences. Actually, yeah, very close, but our fences didn't do that, and they would be always round. I guess that's the limitation of Hammer Editor, and the developer very clearly didn't bother with importing custom models. So this was made most definitely in Hammer Editor, and imagine those round, this round, everything round, and kids would plop their hands here, their feet around here, and then jump across them, because it's fun and parkour, and we would hurt ourselves pretty frequently. Alright, this one is physics based. Come here! The soccer playground looks kinda stupid. Not gonna lie, maybe it's real. Maybe, of course, this whole area might be mapped after the map maker's real living space, living base. But this does not look right. Those probably would be aligned along that edge, and this one, even though it's going to be smaller, it's still going to be more kind of the right shape, because this shape makes no sense to me, and rounding it and putting those like that would be better, in my opinion. And here we can actually look and see that this playground for children is actually pretty much urbanized and kind of updated, because those were not like this when I was a kid. Those kind of walls just wouldn't exist, because what the hell, there probably wouldn't be wooden, and we didn't have a lot of plastic in Soviet times, so everything would be made out of metal. Majority of it would be rusty, and they wouldn't look as nice as those, because those workspaces, they're pretty much innovation of the West. We didn't have none of those. We'll just have like this part of the slide and then steps right here. That's it. That's all you can get. And we just upscaled this slide, and we had, like, in my yard, in place where I lived, we had a huge ass fucking slide that is actually dangerous to even come near, because it would go like at about 45 angle, maybe even steeper, and you would go from like 3 meters or 2.5 meters height down sliding, and there was nothing there, nothing to catch you, nothing soft underneath, just bare clear ground, just basically solidified mud. It would be pretty painful if you land kind of improper, but we survived. That was great, actually. I love this slide, and it probably, if it's still there, it should be fucking destroyed, because today's children probably gonna kill themselves trying. I swear. Alright, we're done with this part. This looks about right, except for this part. I never once saw a chain link basketball baskets, I guess. We always had knitted ones out of some sort of fabrics, so never saw metal ones, but kind of right. The most authentic part about it, that it's almost gone. It's almost gone, and it's all rusty. And it will always be only one basketball, so we kind of had to play on half of the court all the time. Yes, that's very authentic. This part is about right too. I don't know what's the deal with those things, but this is the place where grandmas and their their grandchildren would come out, take their big ass carpets, hang them, and get the stick with holes, the plastic ones, and fucking beat the shit out of them, spread dust all over the yard, and make life terrible at early mornings. At early mornings, they would come out and beat the shit out of their fucking carpets. Very, very regularly, and that was very annoying. They had to come out and beat it. Never did that, but it did happen. And those sandboxes, sandboxes, they're pretty much universal all over the world. Just imagine yours like this, exactly squared, but shitty. And that's it. So, as I said, let's go to the garage place. Garage massive, or whatever we would call it. And then work around the perimeter, probably anti-clockwise, because I want to. And that looks like a bunch of garbage bins, but we're gonna come to that later. Those, actually, I almost went past it. Those are transformators thingies. They would actually, let's see. Yeah, they don't make any noise. Those would actually produce a lot of noise, very scary, and kids, at least me in my friend group, would never ever even touch those doors, because we've been told if you touch them, you're gonna die. I believed it, never tested it, and I'm alive, so it probably was true. So that's all I have to say about it. That would never happen. What? That would never happen. First, it's from Stalker. Clearly, those are Stalker models, except maybe this. That would never happen. That shit would be stolen like in about 15 fucking minutes. That maybe, but not the tractor. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that sound? Alright, not this tractor, probably a car. Dilapidated car, just left there rusting. Chair, maybe. Not this though. Not this, not this, not this, maybe this, just kind of junk. Not this, not this, why? All gonna be stolen, and if not used, then sold as a scrap metal, so never. This would never happen. Those, I'm pretty sure people in Scandinavian countries have something similar but looks nicer. Those are the places where you should theoretically store your car, but people usually store a bunch of shit in there. Some junk like this and maybe spare parts and everything like that, and they would probably leave their cars right in front of the entrances to the buildings because they're fucking lazy. Usually those would never contain a car. In very rare occasions, if a person is very proper, maybe. But usually I didn't really saw any cars being stored here, just a bunch of fucking shit and junk. I see those bushes. Let's see what might be behind them. Alright, scary. Alright, invisible wall. Thank God. No Easter eggs so far. And surprisingly, I don't see any graffitis. Graffitis were a big part of 2000s, early 2000s, when Western ideology and Western ideas kind of started very much picking up pace in our countries. There would be a lot of graffitis because kids saw them on TVs and decided, oh, if they do that, we probably should do that too, right? So all of those would be covered in shit. They would write dick, they would write piss, they would write cock and fuck you, like this guy sucks that amount of cocks daily, yada yada yada. Those would never be this clear. Buildings would never be this clear. This side of this building would never be this clear. The amount of ads there, it's kind of right, but for some reason, no graffitis. That's very disorienting to me. Right, let's go there. Alright, invisible wall. I'm safe from the jump scare again. Nice. This part looks kind of right, but even though I said usually those do not contain any cars, they would here in the middle, somewhere here, there would probably be a path that people walk along. No vegetation would be here. The ground would be deader as ever. So this looks kind of weird. This part actually looks kind of right. This says, don't put your cars in front of here. Why? Because this owner of this particular garage probably uses it for storing a car. So this would actually be in front of actively used for the right purpose garages. All of them would have something along those lines. Don't put car in front of here. Any different words, any different construction, the same meaning. Don't put anything in front of here because my car cannot go out and I'm gonna be very PC. This looks kind of right. Some small little graffiti on the wall, but should be more. And we are done with this part, and as I said, let's see if there's anything notable right here. Oh, yuck! Slushy ground. Not too sure why. Looks pretty dry to me. Some containers. There probably would be a lot of junk inside of those, and those probably wouldn't be here much longer. Because, as I said, people love to steal people love to steal shit. This would be probably cut into small pieces and then hauled out by foot, to be honest. This is insane, but people are actually very strong when they want to steal something. They will probably steal all of that sooner or later. So, kind of unrealistic, but alright. Let's go counterclockwise and see anything notable, because that formation of buildings looks actually kind of interesting. So we're gonna end up there sooner or later. Alright, we're coming up to this side of the map, and it's very, very apparent that this is the end. Right here, that's the end. I thought I saw something moving all the way over there behind those barriers, but I'm not too sure. Let's see. And an invisible wall gonna start, yep, somewhere around here. And I can see a little bit of blood here. Well, kinda unrealistic. Why? How would you end up in a car crash right here? People probably wouldn't go much faster than 20 kilometers an hour because there's a very sharp turn. So unrealistic. Map developer, you suck. This scaling of this car is very stupid. This car should be at least like 1.5 times taller than this one, and those look kind of a bit right. So there's that. And the license plates, they're actually hilariously wrong. This one is, yeah, this looks, to be honest, no idea. Probably Russian, and this one, I don't even know. Probably imaginary or non-existent, and the medical card doesn't even have any number plates, which is highly illegal. Do not do that. Alright, let's go to the other side. There are no apparent holes in the wall, in the fence, I must say. Yeah, so probably, as I said, either there should be a big factory behind this wall, or nothing. Honestly, like literally bare ground. That happens a lot. Great. Again, this side of the building looks clear, nothing here. Let's look at those. This machinery. Oh my god, interloper! Oh my god, scary! Who else thought that interloper story or creepypasta would be more interesting? Please leave a comment, because this guy had so much more promising prospects about him, but his story was kind of bad actually. That was terrible. I didn't much like Interloper. I'm sorry if you like it. So some road work, yeah, probably, but those stalker assets of broken machinery would probably not do much of a work because they're rusted through and through. What the hell? Unrealistic. Yet again. Alright, and we're coming up to this part of the map, which looks kinda promising because of those. But let's start from this part over here. Another artificial map roadblockers. And those license plates actually look Polish. Alright, we're in some sort of Russian, Polish, non-existent country, which is weird. I thought this map should be a Russian map, to be honest. The mapper probably didn't pay too much attention because the scaling is again off. If I sound way too snobbish and I critique way too much, bear with me, that's how I am. Sorry, I will critique a lot of shit, a lot of meaningless bullshit, because I'm just like that. I'm sorry in advance. Okay, those look pretty close to real thing, but those garbage containers, those are not realistic. Let's forget about the playground in the middle that looks very modern, and let's assume that we're in the middle of, like, 2005, 2006-ish. Oh, I don't know, Russia. Alright, Russia, I guess it's alright calling it Russia. Those would never be here. Those are Western. Imagine this bin without those handles, without this protruding metal part, without those plastic covers, just bare green container, without those reinforcement bars, without those forklift holes over there, just a plain green garbage container. That would be more fitting. This is kinda sorta ish, kinda right, but this placement makes no sense, and it is used for garbage, so kinda realistic. And here are the open garages, which would probably, honestly, would never happen. Why? Because it's a real estate that some people can use. Those actually have power. Those actually, as you can see there, have some sort of heating apparatus to heat inside. Even here, even though there's nothing inside, some people would even sometimes live in those. So this would never happen. Those would never be just opened like that. Someone would claim this as soon as they would see, because see how many apartments in those buildings all around. All those people, at least, like, I don't know, maybe 10% of them want those. Those are never vacant. Those are very sought after. So not realistic. Yeah, it's, as I said, times and times again, not realistic. This repeats, and this repeats. The guy just got the assets of those 3 garages and just reused them. Very resourceful, but very apparent lack of, probably not effort. Yeah, let's call it that. That's a lack of effort. But the guy had a lot of passion because he wanted to recreate a feeling of being outside, alone, going around, because you had no phones, no internet, and you were just walking around looking someone to play with, but there are no friends around. Maybe they're not in town, maybe they're not at home, maybe they're out in some other place, maybe they moved, maybe something like that. So he kind of described it like that. So, like, their friends just went, they left, they're not here today. So this kind of feeling when you're alone, or the feeling that I'm pretty sure everyone felt, at least the feeling that my generation had enough time to feel, because after that, phones, you cannot be alone too much. But I experienced this feeling when you are alone outside looking for kids to play with, because you're a kid too. You're gonna go outside and play with some kids, and there are no one outside, so you kind of just walk alone, think, oh my god, that's actually integral, scary, gotta come back to that. Oh my god, I'm so alone, I wonder where my friend's at. Oh, look, a stick, I'm gonna pick up the stick. oh, look at this. This barrier is has kind of different texture. I'm gonna sharpen the stick. I'm gonna come and fucking beat the grass and bushes and stuff like that. That's the fun we had. So this feeling I can't understand. I can't relate. This is actually walkable too. Scary. I can't understand. I can't relate. So the feeling he wanted to give me with this map is actually, I can reminisce about it. But this map, if I didn't know the context, this wouldn't actually bring me the feels. This does not feel right. I wouldn't. Alright, I'm gonna retract my statement. This map does not lack effort. This map lacks skill. Honestly, just skill. The idea is good. There's heart behind this map, honestly. I'm sorry if you're a developer of this map. For some reason, if you somehow found this video, I'm sorry. Map is alright. Map is alright. And that's scary. So let's get our flashlight and go inside. The noises again. Noises. Noises are scary. Okay, we can actually go higher than second floor. And there is a very uncharacteristic door. What the hell? Why is there ventilation there? This would never be here. And actually, likewise, this door looks kind of weird too. This is borderline, alright. And this one is authentic as fuck. Alright, let's go higher. Here. Scary sounds above. Everything looks normal. Let's try. No triggers, probably nothing downstairs. Alright, scary shadow. Why is there a shadow? Oh, because that view actually looks kind of nice. That view, like from this perspective, actually is kind of... This can bring some memories to me. Genuinely. This was my door. This where I lived. Here was a mark of my hand, which is tiny right now. It's probably still there. I can put my hand there. It's probably like 2 times bigger. Here's a mark of my hand. When I played in mod alone, actually alone, I played in mod and walked home and left my mark. Actually, that made me remember something. And this apartment would be 34. I would walk in, go straight. There would be my bathroom. I'm gonna wash my hands and go right. Around there would be my kitchen and then the living room. And I would sit there and watch some TV, some Cartoon Network, or what are those sounds? Goddamn. Or maybe Nickelodeon or something. Yes, that actually reminded me of something that I actually experienced. Nice. Let's actually clear this whole shebang first. Oh my god. Hopefully this thing is not interactable, because I will go there and be scared. Alright. Let's see what's inside of there. Honestly. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was me. I scared myself with opening the door. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. This apartment looks kind of more lived in. Here's a kitchen. Looks actually more lived in. I don't think there was a microwave before. This is actually kind of nice. Someone is texting me. I finally understand what's the sound. Alright, let's go around. Oh, it's probably people texting me wondering if I'm alive. As I said, there was an earthquake recently, so I probably should answer them. Quick cat? Alright, and we're back. Oh my god, this place is way more lived in. What the hell? They have a fucking flat screen TV. I wonder what year is this? Yeah, probably 2000, maybe 8-ish, 7, maybe even 6. Those were around, I think. Right. This, I actually never saw those walk-in closets. They're kind of Western thing, but I guess some apartments had them. Mine didn't. Mine had a big-ass fucking closet made out of the wood, the size of the whole wall, custom made, but never ever have I ever saw a walk-in closet, to be honest. So a single person lives in this apartment, clearly, and they're not hiding anything under their bed. Weird, but alright. Nothing here hidden behind there. I rate this apartment about, actually, the previous one 4 out of 5. This one would be 4.5 out of 5, because this place actually looks more lived in, but kind of still doesn't make a lot of sense, but still kind of good. This actually is very, very, very distinctly realistic. People would just plop a fucking antenna on the side of the building. They would not care how it looks outside. They would just want the function of the antenna for their TVs. So that's realistic and very inconsiderate, people. That's very inconsiderate. Don't very much like it. Yeah, that's about it in this apartment. Still no working toilet, which is strange. Alright, let's go above and shit ourselves. Apparently we cannot. Let's maybe jump and use. No, I'm pretty sure it's unusable. Let's use our last ditch effort. Yeah. This one is unusable, thank God. That would be scary. Let's go down and walk to the next apartment block or whatever and see what's there. And yes, I'm turning around in real life and it's very dizzying. Oh my God. I need a second. Alright, we're good. This texture made me very very disoriented. This looks like it has a... Someone's eating, what the hell? It looks like it has a motion blur on it. I thought my head is spinning. Right, next apartment building and the last one on this map. Oops. Okay. It looks scary inside. No lighting. Alright. Alright. I'm not prepared to shit myself. This... this would never be... here... Why? Because it's just something like American TV series just made popular. That doesn't exist in Russia. At least not with this text and not yellow. Never saw those. Right, we'll probably go upstairs after this apartment and we're gonna shit ourselves. And I'm kinda not prepared for that, so let's go inside here. Oh my God. I thought we cannot go there, not there. Fuck. I can't... Sad part, I cannot hold a flashlight at the same time with my pistol. So let's sacrifice a little bit of light for a little bit of... Oh my God, I cannot see behind me. For a little bit of mental... Oh my god. That kind of does make sense, but... Can I hang myself? Does not seem so. Yep. Cannot hang myself. And this... Oh my god, those! People would actually beat the shit out of flies and their carpets with kind of those things. Interesting that this is the only place this map features this apparatus. And so, what made me kind of lose the sense of dread and uneasiness, let's close it more, this place does not make sense. Like, if this is a murder case, why would there be a noose and an empty one at that? Why would it be here? Even if the police, even if the guy killed someone and then went there and hung himself first, where's his stepping stool that he would probably kick out? Maybe he probably could jump out of this oven, to be honest. But why didn't police took it down? Why didn't police, what the hell? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Alright, let's go up. And apparently we cannot. Let's try to give it a chance. And going to no clip. Oh no, it's empty. Alright. Okay, I probably need to walk in here to disable the trigger. Alright. So, this map overall, alright. Lacks a bit of polish, but in terms of enjoyability, if you are from kind of those places, it's about maybe 3 out of 5. If you're not from post-USSR country, if you do not have any memories with those kind of places, for you it will be probably like around maybe 1.5 at most, because this map is not very good in terms of polish, as I said. Yeah, very rough around the edges, scaling is out of whack, the assets they're taken from a bunch of different places, which does not make a very coherent image of the map, but overall pretty good. And let's actually go into no clip and do a last fly around the map, maybe underground, maybe some secret places, probably could be. Let's see. Water. Oh my god, there actually is. I didn't actually notice the manhole, which is apparently openable. The more you know. How do you go down? I don't know how to go down, so let's hope I'm not gonna die from this fall. I don't know how much health I have, but let's go underground, which probably will be scary. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh my god, it is scary. Alright, let's go. But I guess that's it. I can go any lower. Okay, weird. Pretty disappointing, to be honest. I expected something more. Alright, let's use a bog to look. Maybe we can go and enter there. Let's see, let's give this map kind of more chances. Alright, let's quickly go there. Alright, we're here. Let's see what's inside. It is looping here on the map, so... Oh wow. Oh, the ladder is like that. Oh my god. Okay, maybe we can possibly can squeeze here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, no. No way. Let's go there. Alright. I can see the how is it called? The tube. Whatever, tube does not get close enough to the wall, it's not flush. Breaks the immersion. Oh my god. Let's go here. And no. You cannot go there. Let's give this map some more chances. Let's no clip. And see what's here. Genuinely nothing. Oh. What's that? Something. Probably developer's profile picture or something, but doesn't seem to do anything. Let's go around and look at this part. Yeah, nothing peculiar, nothing interesting, just a looping sewer system. Let's go high up above and look at the map. The map looks, from this height actually, the map looks good. The map looks nice. But nothing more than that. Let's see if there's anything in the attic. Nope, nothing. At least I don't think so. And this part is empty. And what about this wall? Oh, this wall stretches all the way up here. Yeah, kinda weird. Let's see, maybe something inside of this house. And nope, does not seem so. Alright, let's end it exactly where you started. Let's turn off the sound. Let's walk inside of here. And then walk outside. And we're done. This ball is actually genuinely stalks me. What the hell? Why is it just going around all the way? It was first here, then for some reason when I was walking from there to there, it was there, and now it's here. Why is it going around the map? Is it hounded? Alright, never mind. Alright. Overall, this map, I already gave the rating, but oh my god, this guy's actually possessed. What the hell? Let's reiterate on my ratings. For the people who are from those kind of countries, it's about 3 out of 5. If you are not from this kind of countries, if you do not have any experiences or memories that you can link to this map, it's probably around 1.5. Pretty bare bones map. Didn't notice no scripts, just couple triggers that actually changed the soundscape, and that's about it. Okay, I guess that's good for the first video in this series. It's probably gonna be a series, and this guy scares me. Good luck and goodbye.